Hello, this is Drum On. I'd like to throw this little short video in there on the thought, playing by the book and playing by ear. I heard a fellow drummer speaking upon this about playing by the book and playing by ear. It did inspire me to touch on playing by the book and playing by ear. My difference between playing by the book and playing by the ear. Okay, I play by the ear. I like to hear drummers that play by ear. I feel their heart in it. I feel their soul. I feel their spirit in it. They are able to put in a drum cover or in drumming as they feel and as they are feeling it. I have to feel the music to play it. If not, forget it. I'm out of the picture. If I'm not feeling it, I ain't doing it. That's okay in these mountains. Ain't is okay in these mountains. So that being said, I prefer people who plays by ear. And those play by note by note. Just to use a little example, back the days when I was in church as a young person, you had the piano player. The reason I'm using the piano player, God forbid that you bring a set of drums in church in these here mountains down here in the North Carolina mountains, you're going to hell if you got behind a set of those things. This is the way mountain folk is. But that being said, this is used the piano, and you have those that played by the book. You know, I get up there, ding, 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 ding. Then they would start singing, ding, ding, ding. To me, that sounded flat. This does. On the other hand, you have that person that has that ear to hear, that has that God-given ear to hear music and to play music by ear and express themselves through by playing by ear. They get behind that piano. They put life in that piano. I'm thinking, I heard that one time. There's a feller came in and he could play piano. He was running the revival there. And he'd get behind that thing. Honest God, I didn't know a piano could sound that way in these mountains. Especially in church. He got behind that thing and gave it one of them. And I went, wow! He brought that piano to life. Those that has the ability to play by ear has the ability to bring an instrument to life. Because they're putting their heart and soul into it. My praise goes to those that has that God-given talent. I have a cousin. He has that God-given talent. It don't matter what instrument it is. It don't matter what song it is. He'll play it and sing it. Don't matter. He has that ability, and he also plays all of these instruments by ear. Although he sees the music, and he sees the notes, he sees what's supposed to be done. But he feels it so much that when he hears music, he cannot help but help to express himself the way that he's feeling the music. That's the way you should do it. That's the way drumming is enjoyed the most, is you are able to put your soul and your heart into it. And that is what I feel about playing by notes and playing by ear. I try to play by ear. I'm not the best out there. I play by ear. I have to play it the way I hear it. Even though I will watch drum covers, maybe go over some sheet notes and get a general idea of how it's basically done. But when it's all said and done, it's the way that I feel, or the way that I feel the music, folks. It is the way that I feel the music, not the way that certain done. You know, I know a drummer that did that. John Bonham. He expressed himself through the drums the way he felt it. Bonham thought out of the book. And I feel that regardless if you have the notes there, don't be afraid to think out of the book every now and then. You've heard the saying, think out of the box. Well, think out of the book every now and then. You know, if this little extra comes to you on the drums, throw it in there. It might work for you. It don't hurt to try it. Unless you're doing a studio recording and you know, you might want to do it in practice, but it might work. It might add that little extra what that song needed. So, most of all, this Drum On, enjoy your drums, feel what you are drumming, and express yourself through drums the way you feel the music. And drum on.